Whoop, whoop, what's up, Bearcats? We're here, we're hanging, we're chilling. It's hump day. You know what that means. It's time for the HMG AEW Dynamite watch along and bell count. Yeah, pal, and we're just now getting started. Whoop, I gotta change the feed. Wait, no, we're good, we're good. But how y'all doing? Whoop, whoop, make sure you sign your NDA, get your bell count in. I'm gonna go 25 tonight. I think we're gonna get a 25er. Yo, what's up, Zach? Happy National Donut Day to you too. Lab Rat, good to see you too, pal. Whoop, whoop. Going 9? Yeah, I think they might surprise us tonight and do the big get Mercedes out again. Well, shit, I got to reset this. But how you doing, man? Always good to see you. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, nope. That ain't it. All right, try this one. All right, that one is flat out. It's not working. All right, let's try this one. There we go. Yo, what's up, Dan? Good to see you, pal. Whoop, whoop. Hope all is well. Hey, yo. And then Dan with the 18 belts. The Ops, the AEW World Trios champions, not taking too kindly to Samoa Joe. How you doing, Ty? Good to see you. Whoop, whoop. And the collusion, the deception he pulled off. Mr. No Monikers needed in the house, and hopefully soon to be the HMG Pick'em Challenge Face Save Champion in the house. Let's talk about it. Whoop, whoop. Always good to see you, man. Hope all is well. And the Trios champions with no Trios belts, so that kind of that takes 3 off the board. Potentially. Nice, Dan. Whoop, whoop. Sounds tasty. That is good to hear, Dan. Todd. Whoop, whoop.
Cheer this man, because you know tonight, Tony, I know you're going to say that you had nothing to do with what happened last week. I'm finding that very hard to believe.
Well, Joe, you know how much respect I have for you and for the Ops, okay? But
shut up! I'm going to explain to you what's about to happen.
Yeah, how about that last night? Whoop, whoop.
For the actions that we choose to engage in, Tony Schiavone, and tonight, my little Georgia. Consequences have come for you.
Oh, come on now. Tony, this isn't right. Right, it was Halloween last week, and Tony Schiavone just having maybe a little too much.
Yeah, give me unexpected double cream pie Jones, pal.
I don't think Schiavone knew that Hangman Adam Page was going to smash that bottle over Joe's head.
Yeah, this is cute, Tony, but you know, you realize you're just getting more people. Are you? Where?
Whoop, whoop. What's up, G-Ball? Good to see you, pal. Hope you're having a great hump day. Whoop, whoop. That's 1 belt. Yep, he scared him away. He's a cowboy, pal.
Whoa. Hey, you know what? We take care of 2 problems at once. Wait a second, the Ops. Streaming towards the ring. Security having a
back, and wait a second, come out of the back, Eddie Kingston and Hook. They'll be hanging out Page's partners tonight, our main event trios match.
Because NXT. Yo, what's up, Cold Blooded? Whoop, whoop, boys. Good to see you, pal. Yeah, that is something he would have done back in the day. Like, that is like, yeah, that's Southern wrestling right there. You come out of a box, you're instantly over. Well, this time it's a cake.
You guys are the trios champions, right? Yeah, those belts you won without me. But you're not. Yeah, well, how about you prove you're some fighting champions? Put them on the line against us tonight.
I don't think I remember seeing that, Cold Blooded.
Hey, you don't talk to me that way ever, and never in a day in your life do you speak to me like that. You want a shot at the champs? You want the shot at the champs, you jump. All right, tonight, you guys.
Okay, we will see the belts tonight.
Your ass for the trios championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tony Khan has made it official. Tonight's main event will for the AEW Trios Championship, the Ups against Hangman, Hook, and Eddie Kingston.
Yeah, he losing his mind, pal.
Off our broadcast, not the announcement we were expecting, but Brian, Samoa Joe seems extremely gotten to. Yeah, he's
17, nice, pal.
by the Hangman. I think he thought he would attack Hangman. And it's great to see him. Well, fans, our main event tonight on Dynamite.
Oh, damn.
It is official. It will
Yeah, well, to be fair, yeah, it probably looked like shit missing it, but yeah, I think he probably figured out right there, yeah, I can't hit that. He's too tall for me. I can't hit that, so I'm not going to try again.
Still to come tonight, we will hear from FTR before they challenge for the AEW World Tag Team Championship
Honestly, shouldn't have been attempted in the first place.
and the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship tournament continues. First round action. Will Nightingale and Harley Cameron, the babes with Brad.
All right, so how many belts are going to be in that match?
Mercedes Moné. And speaking of which, blood and guts. It's just 1 week from now. 6 on each side. 12 women will enter the cage and matches with huge ramifications here.
Wow, we got a women's blood and guts, pal. Because she didn't have her belts last week. I think that's why. Oh, man, that looked bad. That was bad. He looked like a combination of hungover and blown up. Yeah, that would make sense based on his performance. Like that neck breaker spot. Oh my fuck.
Blood and guts, Brian. It is one of the most dangerous matches in all of professional wrestling, and the advantage means 5-minute interval where it is one-on-one. The team that earns the advantage through these battles will have the advantage until the cage.
All right, got 21 lap rat. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, and it's such a huge advantage. They get a 2-on-1 shot.
Right, exactly. Trying to sober him up.
Against their opponents, and then that happens every time. Until all 10 competitors enter the ring, the cage door is locked, and that is when blood and guts will officially begin.
From Lucerne, Switzerland, weighing 252 pounds, Claudio Castagnoli.
Tony, very glad to see you made it out of the ring unscathed, and I'm sure we'll get to that big announcement about the AEW National Championship later on in tonight's broadcast, but right now, three series of advantage battles.
Get me moppy, pal. What's up, Scott Woodford? Good to see you, pal. Whoop, whoop. Hope all is well.
Claudio Castagnoli, Orange Cassidy, wait a second, Orange Cassidy! Oh, God. Tope suicida to start things off. The sound you heard was Claudio's head bouncing off the desk. A second tope for Cassidy.
Yo, what's up, Zane? Good to see you, pal. Whoop, whoop. Happy hump day. It's good to hear. Whoop, whoop. That's ridiculous. That's so petty. You have this guy who has actually legit crowd, genuine grassroots crowd fan support. The people love him. He's charismatic. He can work. He can go. He's over. And you're going to sabotage that just because he did something that offended you. That's like, talk about shooting yourself in the foot.
Hit that middle rope.
You know, Orange has battled through many injuries, but he is singles matches here in AEW. This would be 101 and would be big, obviously.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Coming up at Blood and Guts in Greensboro in 1 week.
And for Blood and Guts, we keep talking about the advantage.
Yeah, that's right out of WWE's playbook. That's definitely in their wheelhouse.
In Blood and Guts, we said that, oh, that uppercut. Wow. That has been Orange Cassidy's kryptonite throughout. He's been able to.
He's spoken about it. Nice.
He was ready for it. Just like Orange ready for that pop-up uppercut.
Pretty much. Yeah, I think that's one of those bad things that, like, negative traits that Vince kind of installed into it, and even when he's gone, it's never going to leave.
We just saw his incredible power walking Orange Cassidy around the ring. He's going to pick him up again. Claudio Castagnoli, he knows how dangerous the Blood and Guts match is.
Actually, can't really pin that all on Vince. I mean, if you really look at across the board, that level of pettiness is kind of a common trait among everybody.
As we mentioned, to start Blood and Guts next week, and then the team with the advantage, their next competitor, their reinforcements will come in to giving a 2-on-1 advantage, eventually a 3-on-2 advantage, a 4-on-3 advantage.
Yeah, but I could easily see them being like, yeah, keep running your mouth, Rikishi, and see what we'll do next.
That allows for an opportunity, Tony, for the team advantage to inflict so much punishment before the final competitor comes in.
As we know, the match cannot end until all 10 are in, but you're right, a lot of punishment to wear down the other team would give you an advantage going in.
Disadvantage. The last thing anybody wants to do is to walk into Blood and Guts injured, because a lot of people are going to walk out of it injured.
Doing well. Had a pretty good day today.
Strength by Claudio Castagnoli. And then we see still to come.
All right, Todd. Always good to see you, pal. Don't work too hard. Don't stress yourself out. Have a good night. Much love. Whoop, whoop.
Death Riders, they will be in necessary will take place this
Yo, what's up, Hammer? Always good to see you, pal. Too legit to quit.
TNT and HBO Max. Claudio Castagnoli engaged in some hand fighting with Orange Cassidy.
Yeah, it is getting kind of frightening. Yeah, he definitely needs some help, it looks like. Hey, always good to see you, man. Hope you have a good night. Whoop, whoop.
Fans always react to this giant swing, and they do so because they know how awesome the move is, how it can win a match for Claudio.
Well, fans, our opening contest, the first high-stakes advantage battle for Blood and Guts continues. Don't go.
Wow, really? He shut them out? Wow. That's pretty fucked.
No, he definitely didn't. He was, you could tell that this is unusual for Claudio. He was a little worn out with that giant swing because of the excellent sleeper by Orange Cassidy.
Dude, it's crazy how strong that dude is. Nice hammer. Whoop, whoop.
See, I question the strategy of Claudio Castagnoli here because even if he loses by countout or disqualification, he loses this match.
That means that the Death Riders would have to win 2 straight of these advantage battles. Mean that Daniel Garcia would have to defeat Darby Allin later tonight, and then Jon Moxley would have to defeat Roderick Strong coming up at Saturday at Collision.
Yeah, so this very first match is so important. It's like
Ooh, nice.
Best of 3. The first.
Yeah, tonight I got those that Wednesday wing deal that Pizza Hut's doing right now. Where they do like the one day a week they sell party wing. It's called Little Wings, 20 for $10. Nice.
Gets into the ring.
Now, we've seen what type of injuries that double cage, the double gut cage can rock. As Castagnoli the cover here. Orange Cassidy able to kick out. I mean, I'm thinking torn ACLs, torn labrums, broken hands, any number of things. And we've seen even with the action.
Dude, that's crazy.
It does spill out of the cage. If it goes on top of the cage, Claudio Castagnoli completely without fear executed a giant swing on top of the Blood and Guts cage years ago.
We've seen people thrown off the cage, men thrown off the cage. Of course, this year at Greensboro, a men's and a women's, and it's going to be quite a night.
Insert what? The hot dog?
On TBS and on HBO Max.
Sound like some got inserted.
We're back live, AEW Dynamite, 1 week away from Blood and Guts, our first advantage battle for the men's Blood and Guts match, and Claudio Castagnoli is dictating the pace on Orange Cassidy, Brian.
Yeah, he is completely dominant. Has been. This is what the Death Riders put him out here to do. You know, he's not going to be phased by Orange Cassidy putting his hands in his pockets.
Ooh, nice.
Some of the change-ups that Orange Cassidy tries to do. These guys have been in the ring together quite a few times.
Oh, wait a second, Castagnoli. Oh, look at this, a gut wrench. Oh! It's almost a Corellan lip. Orange Cassidy, though, returning to the pockets.
He's defiant. If nothing else, the crowd's amazing.
Now, Castagnoli backward. Orange Cassidy, lefts and rights to the body. Now an uppercut. Cassidy, a bit beleaguered here.
And this is going on way too long.
Guts under twice, connects with the drop kick, and now regaining, or perhaps gaining the upper hand for the first time in this match. Uppercut counter backslide is in.
Dude, that window on that kick was wide open.
Yeah, so I think that was the best penalty kick I've ever seen Orange Cassidy throw. He's on fire right now.
Cassidy slides through. Comes over. DDT's on the floor. And Brian, we talked about how important it is not only to have the advantage going into the blood and guts match, but to have your team come in fresh. It looked like Orange Cassidy was going to be behind the 8 ball. The cover, 2, no! So we see Orange Cassidy, look at him sliding through the ropes. Cassidy once again looking for the coverage, but tremendous.
There's Tony, pal.
Cassidy to be able to turn that to a DDT, Brian.
Well, yeah, 100%. And driving Claudio Castagnoli's head down onto these mats. Claudio Castagnoli's neck is, I mean, we're just 1 week away from blood and guts. You don't want to walk in with a bad neck.
We got Collision next Saturday right here in Houston. You mentioned Blood and Guts next Wednesday in Greensboro. And then a week from Saturday, we are going to be in Erie, Pennsylvania for a live Collision Saturday, November 15th. Tickets at AEWTIX.com.
Cassidy looking for the orange punch. Cassidy anticipates, comes over. Sunset flip, he hoists.
Nice lab rat. Whoop, whoop.
1, 2. Oh, Cassidy kicking out, but Claudio immediately into the crossface. You can see Brian Orange Cassidy, good submission defense, drawing the hands of Castagnoli off of Cassidy's nose.
Yeah, great point, Excalibur. And he's also doing a great
Yo, what's
job
up, AK?
with his arm.
Paul AK the shooter, bang bang, whoop whoop.
Castagnoli hasn't straightened out that armbar on the other side. But now Orange Cassidy.
So yeah, 28. Yeah, so we'll go with 28 because she does appear. She is going to appear tonight. I think she's got a tag team match tonight.
Orange, he tried to turn the corner on that, but Claudio, the power was such, he still caught him. With the power of Orange Cassidy here, can he land the beach break? No.
That's a good question. That is a good question.
Tiger bomb attempted, no. Castagnoli breaks free, goes on the attack.
Seems like the longer the match goes, the stronger Claudio gets.
He came flying in with the uppercut. 1, 2. Again, Cassidy breaks free, but how much more does he have in the tank, Tony?
Well, you can see the face of Claudio right now, Excalibur, getting a little bit frustrated. He should know what Orange Cassidy's made of. We know it.
Yeah, but Brian, Claudio, he's used that pop-up European uppercut where his opponent is just completely to the mat, some 8-10 feet in the air, and they come crashing down into that upward uppercut. I guess uppercut.
Dude, that is a possibility, Zane. That is a very real possibility tonight.
People with normal uppercuts, let alone with that pop-up. I've experienced that pop-up uppercut. It is brutal.
Now, that's been Castagnoli's ace.
Yep. So right there, that's 13 in one match.
He gets his whole body into it, obviously. Legs. Obviously.
Crazy. And plus, we're guaranteed the trios belts later tonight.
Over that top rope.
So that's another 3 for sure.
Castagnoli now with Cassidy in the ropes. Maybe looking to return Orange Cassidy to the ring once again.
Okay, that was actually very impressive. Like, that only could have been pulled off because of Claudio's strength. But that was a good spot. That was a really well done spot.
An amazing match, but the advantage now belongs to the Death Riders as far as blood and guts is concerned. That means that Darby Allin will have to defeat Daniel Garcia, and Roderick Strong will have
Yeah, that's nuts.
Jon Moxley this Saturday. Into the Blood and Guts cage 1 week from tonight in Greensboro.
Yeah, that's why the Death Riders put Claudio Castagnoli out here in that first match so they can get that advantage.
A pivotal
Yeah, probably market has that as at a 48% chance.
guy for Darby Allin. Coming up tonight when he faces
Yo, what's up, Jay Hall? Good to see you, pal. Whoop, whoop. Happy Hump Day. Hope it's been good to you. And always a pleasure to see you. Whoop, whoop.
And should it be required, the three will take place this Saturday. Roderick Strong and Jon Moxley live. Head to the back with a remarkable Renee Paquette standing by.
Hey guys, I'm here with Mark Briscoe and the TNT champion.
All right, that's 2 belts.
Don Callis.
The current count is now 2.
You two bring to know physicality. But Mark, you've asked for this time. What's going on?
So 2 weeks ago, I challenged you, Kyle Fletcher, to another match for your TNT title. Now, I received a response from Don Callis, but I want a response from you, Kyle. But hold up just 1 second. I'm sorry, I wasn't quite finished. Now, here's my thought process, Kyle. At Wrestle Dream, with kick to the family jewels for you to secure that victory. And man, that can't feel good, man. That's not a fulfilling victory. That's like, I don't know, making out with your sister or something like that. So basically what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to help you become a real man, Kyle Fletcher. Okay? Let's take the kick to the balls. Let's make that all null and void. Let's
Dude, he does. That's a great way to describe his appearance.
Mark Briscoe, Kyle Fletcher, TNT title, no disqualification.
Wow, I think I might actually really like that.
You're gonna turn on.
I think I'd have a lot of fun.
I love making you happy.
You always do. Please.
There's something in it for you. I get that. I see. There's something in it for you too, because if you win, you get that TNT title. That's what you want, right? I would never want to end your career. I love Mark Briscoe as a wrestler. I got something much better for both of us in mind. If you lose, or when you lose to Kyle at Full Gear, you will join the Don Callis family, and you will leave those losers in the conglomeration.
Okay, I'm actually kind of intrigued by this. This could be a good angle.
Just to be clear, I know this is blowing your
Because this could go either. This is the one where you don't know where they're going to go with it.
the hungry mouths back in Delaware that you got to feed and send all your money to.
You done talked enough.
The conglomeration that's sucking the life out of you.
Shut up, Don. You done talked enough. You silver-tongued snake. You're trying to get.
Yeah, between the Mysterios and
You know what? It's only
and the Samoans.
if I lose, but damn it, I ain't losing. At 4, it's you that has made a deal with the devil. You got it, buddy. Wow, high stakes. Wow. Coming up at Full Gear, Mark Briscoe, he's as tough as they come, but we know Kyle Fletcher is absolutely sinister when there are no guardrails. But our main event tonight on Dynamite, the World Trios Championship on the line against Hook, and he kicks it. Pac-Man Adam Page, AEW
Very true. Why didn't they?
champion. But coming up next, first round action in the AEW Women's
That's 4 belts.
Championship Tournament.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Let me see the women's tag belts tonight. So there they are right there. Yeah, I can see in the office it could be real worse because they're all in a contained area having to work together. Oh, fuck. That had to suck. Yeah, they didn't put hardly any sauce on these wings. That's cool. I'm going to hit the grocery store. Get some wings, get some thighs, and some legs. Put them in the freezer. Don't need to go out no more. Got a hard commercial break. So let's see what the .net's saying. Oh my, pal. True, I did, but this is kind of like the complete other side of the spectrum. Because like some of these don't even have sauce. This one right here. Like that little bit is all that's on this one. Whoops. That little bit is all that's on this one. So we're back from commercial. In fact, while we're no, not yet. So I'll sauce pack a bowl for a little smoky toki later. Whoop whoop. Well, of course I'm still gonna eat it.
Just over 2 weeks
Right, but yeah, you basically a naked wing with socks.
The challenge for $1 million trios match is made. Versus Josh Alexander and the Young Bucks and Renee Paquette standing by, trying to get a word with some of the participants.
Ooh, nice. Whoop whoop.
Gentlemen, it is official at Full Gear. You're going to be in the first ever $1 million trios match. So since you guys have agreed to this match, is it safe to assume that you have joined the Don Callis family?
That's a different question. Come on. I mean, don't put these guys in the spot. They're top talent. Hey, how was the Escalade from the airport? Nick, you got the care package under the seat. It's good stuff. Listen, when I saw what was going on with this company, treating this generational, once-in-a-millennium tag team like they're a couple of marks, like a couple of jobbers, I said to the guy, didn't I say this? If it takes every last penny in my bank account, I am going to make sure that they get the treatment that they deserve. Because when you're with me, guys, listen. Don't take our word for it. Let me bring in a good friend of yours to give a testimonial. Ladies and gentlemen, Lauren Baker!
5 belts. Yep, five belts.
This is a lot, okay? We just need a little bit more time. Oh, thank you so much, guys. The $1 million match sounds awesome.
Yeah, I've been noticing that too. It's
Guys, let's give them their space. Let's go. Come on.
getting crazy.
Don't take too much time.
Not only could we see Mark Briscoe joining the Don Callis family in Full Gear, the Bucks maybe as well, but fans, the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship Tournament kicked off 1 week ago. Julia Hart, Skylar, the Sisters of Sin, advancing over Queen and Jamie Hayter.
Oh, total carny.
In that match, they await the winners of this next matchup in the semifinals.
All right, so we're currently at 5. 6, 7, 5. Okay, so 17.
This is an opening round match in the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship Tournament. Central involved. Unfortunately, from Boston, Massachusetts, she is the TBS champion, the CEO, Mercedes Ultima Money.
O'Brien, Mercedes Moné, she will be challenging Chris Statlander for the
Points.
AEW Women's World Championship at Full Gear. But you know, she could challenge for the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship by herself. She would. But instead, she has enlisted the Ring of Honor Women's World Forever Champion, Athena, to be her partner in this tournament.
Yeah, I mean, if these two
Oh, nice.
get on the same page, I mean, they seem like they would be on. But yet, there's the egos involved in this tag team.
And her partner from Dallas, Texas, she
And that's 18.
Women's World Champion, Goddess Athena.
Well, Athena and Mercedes Moné, they were certainly on the same page as far as Chris Statlander was concerned. Last week at Friday Night Dynamite, it seemed like Statlander had the upper hand on
Oh, we already broke 16. We're at 18. Yeah, we were at 8. Yeah, we were at 18 with the tag belts.
When Harley and Willow get to the ring, you can hear it, you can feel it almost in the arena. There are the belts.
You're right, Tony. It makes me happy to see it come out. I get excited with this energy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we could easily see that happen. Easily. Trios are still in play. Still got to see Brodito.
They would love nothing more than to advance to the championship tournament. We're on their side of bracket. Julia Hart and Sky Blue. The sister
And who knows what else we might see from CMLL or ROH.
The Triangle of Madness await the winners of this match. And it was 1 week ago. Queen Aminata, Jamie Hayter, battling the Sisters of Cena in their first round matchup, Brian. But it was Queen Aminata of action, not only tonight, but for Blood and Guts as well 1 week from tonight.
Yeah, I mean, that's a huge loss for the Blood and Guts team. Huge loss for Jamie Hayter and Queen Aminata.
Yeah, I did too. It's like an interesting character wrinkle.
Women's tag team champions, but now they're out of the tournament.
Well, you guys noticed that when they were in the ring, all these women were in the ring.
It's like, yeah, I'm an asshole and I'm a dick, but, you know, this is also my home.
She was taking care of Harley in the opening moments here.
Back to the beginning of the year, Tony, ahead of our debut in Australia, where Harley Cameron challenged Mercedes Moné for the TBS Championship. And it seemed like Harley on the biggest night of her career was going to have the upper hand on Mercedes Moné, but the CEO, I mean, she was just getting started there. As she now goes for a cover, the leg is hooked. 2. I mean, to think what Mercedes has achieved this past February is, I mean, it's just staggering.
Yeah, it is. And
You heard that right, Paul. 18 belts in the first hour. We had the AEW World title. We had the TNT title. We had the women's tag belts. We had the Okada's belt. I forgot what that was called. And now we have Mercedes 12 belts. And the ROH Women's World title.
Especially right now, she's involved in this tag team championship. And then she's got the AEW Women's World Championship match at Full Gear. That's a lot in a short period of time.
Yeah, fighting battles on the 3 different fronts is Mercedes Moné, but she has some huge reinforcements here in Athena, a woman who is the longest reigning champion in Ring of Honor history, irrespective of title, irrespective of gender. Athena has just been tremendously dominant as the Ring of Honor Women's World Champion. Shot there from Willow Nightingale. Harley Cameron looking for the tag, but Willow not up on the corner. Baseline. Harley ducks underneath the roundhouse kick. Backdrop suplex.
Well, Harley's improved so much since her arrival here at AEW. Really has improved.
Yeah, Harley Cameron lets them. Of this tournament. Going to that middle rope, drop kick, takes down Athena, takes down Mercedes. That seems.
Yeah, although I'm not sure about that tag to Harley Cameron. Harley Cameron
An episode of AEW Dynamite hits 50 belts.
I think Willow should have stayed in the ring a little bit longer. You know, Harley Cameron is the least experienced woman in this matchup.
You know, I agree with all that, Brian. I think she just showed Harley she has a lot of confidence in her. And maybe you were right. That's if you go to my tag,
Comes again into the spots, but Willow. She turned her back, and that allowed Athena to come in and break up the pinning predicament. Heads up move there by the fallen goddess. But Willow on the outside, Athena had her back turned. Harley had the waist lock on Athena, but Mercedes the backstabber, and wait a second, with the assist from Mercedes Moné, and then the Meteora delivered by Mercedes there. Athena hoists up. Mercedes drives her down. Turn the 2 and the 3. No! And this opening round contest in the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship Tournament continues. Don't go anywhere.
I think this is the picture-in-picture break.
fans are behind Harley.
They sure can see how hard she's trying, how much she's improved in the time since she's been here in AEW. I mean, if you just think of that championship match that she had against Mercedes Moné earlier this year, she's improved.
Honestly, I hope she does. That'd be funny as fuck. Just seeing her try to lift one of those.
Into the back of the neck of her. Strict her breathing on that middle rope. Just right down Harley down.
So I've heard Al Snow talk about how difficult those things are to pick up.
Yeah, Athena and Mercedes have looked very impressive in this match. We haven't seen any miscommunications, no signs of ego getting involved in their teamwork.
Brian, I mean, that's so tough, especially given how dominant Mercedes and Athena have been as champions too.
Yeah, you talk about Athena as the longest reigning Ring of Honor champion in any bracket, in any gender. She's just been an incredible ROH Women's Champion. Talk about Mercedes, who's holding right now more titles than any professional wrestler in history has held at one time. I mean, that's an incredible thing.
Mercedes floats over, collects the
Really?
but Harley able to kick out.
I could see that. I could see that.
Just think of how insufferable Mercedes would be if they win this tag team tournament.
Well, not only if they win the tag team tournament, but then if Mercedes is able to defeat Chris Statlander, absolutely, at full gear presented by DC to win the AEW Women's World Championship, and Athena the cover. Two.
Look at this. Look at what Athena's doing. Boy, what an attitude that lady has. You know, we talk so much about Mercedes, and well, we should, but man, as you mentioned, to have a title for over 1,000 days.
You get some smoke for a Shiki?
Amazing.
First round action in the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship Tournament. Athena and Mercedes Moné looking extremely sharp against Harley Cameron and Willow Nightingale. Mercedes Moné looking for the third of the three amigos, Brian.
Yeah, I mean, they've been in this match. And I mean, can you...
Yeah, it does seem like a respect. That's exactly what that sounds like.
The first ever AEW Women's Tag Team Champions.
I believe Willow got a blind tag there as Harley. Oh my God! Crucifix bomb.
Okay, that was pretty impressive. That double crucifix spot. I don't know how they pulled that off, but it actually looked really good.
Athena tried to get out of the corner, guys, but could not. Willow taking advantage of it. Trouble for Athena.
The cannonball in the corner. This tag out to Willow Nightingale is exactly what Harley Cameron...
They just do way too much. Way too much.
Waves of wrath needed. They needed Harley Cameron to make that tag. Look at this. Cannonball in the corner. And then the way she pulls Athena out into the spine buster.
Fans here in Houston fully behind Willow Nightingale.
Like, for example, you could have split up the cannonball and the spine buster. Hit the cannonball, pull out, go for the cover, kick out. Willow goes for something. It goes like a splash or something. She rolls out. Mercedes gives a few shots, comes off the rope, spine buster.
Reverses the TBS champion. And now the tag made. Harley Cameron in the mix. And remember, the winners of this match will advance to the semifinal round for Sky Blue and Julia Hart, the Sisters of Sin.
And never pull out when you're in, pal.
It's free, the backstabber on Willow. Harley intercepts the lariat soul food by Harley Cameron. But Athena on the attack. Drives Harley down face first on that mat, but Willow trying to get her partner's head back into the game. She's got two very dangerous, very highly decorated champions. Here we see Willow, the drop step behind, a 2-for-1 there. Sending Athena
Right, exactly.
to force the break. And
Simple kick would have got the job done.
Cameron, she is the least experienced. You know, being in those submission attempts, that's where the poise is important. I think Willow knew that.
100%. But I was impressed with the poise that Harley Cameron showed there. She didn't give up. She trusted her team.
That sounds like a respect thing.
Using that little rope like a springboard with more momentum. Oh, turn around.
Valley driver for the TBS champion. Willow Nightingale on the move. Cannonball, nobody home in the corner that time. And Athena. Athena, tremendous power, but Willow, she may be out on her feet, but
Was there a blind?
What just happened there?
I believe so. Tony, but the boot of Willow into the. Athena, come on, you can't be serious.
Athena's amazing.
Athena calling the spot.
She's been one cover, two,
Yeah, that was clearly planned.
That type of creativity is why Athena has been the Ring of Honor Women's World Champion for well over 1,000 days.
Oh, hell yeah.
Billy Starks comes running out with Athena's #1 minion. And Billy Starks now with that Ring of Honor Women's World Championship. Gonna hand it off. What about it?
19.
Returning the favor from
Because here comes Statlander
Harley Cameron.
wearing her belt.
It's an upset, guys.
That's a huge upset. And that means that in the semifinal round, it will Willow Nightingale, Harley Cameron, the Babes of Wrath facing the Sisters of Sin, Sky Blue and Julia Hart. The winners of that match will advance to the finals to crown the inaugural AEW Women's World Champions. Wow, big upset victory, but fans still so much more to come here tonight.
How long before we see women's trios titles, pal? Oh, wait, so it's a 2 out of 3 thing tonight with these advantage battles. Okay, I see how it's going. What'd I do? Oh, my bad. Sorry. I'll stop doing that. You know that's in Tony Khan's head. And my bad. Sorry. Whoop, whoop. That isn't that lab rat. You just gave me an idea for an AI image. Be right back. Whoop whoop. And speaking of whoop whoop, what's up, El Juggalo? Good to see you, pal. Hope all is well. Yeet yeet. Oh, then in that case, I step outside, little smoky toky. Whoop whoop. Be right back. Yeah, pal. One sec. Back just in time for a big Annie, pal.
With the winner of the Casino Gauntlet match earning the very first AEW National Championship. This National Championship is known
Oh, nice.
worldwide. It's been almost 40 years since the National Championship has been right here on. You've been lining up, signing contracts, wanting to be a part of this Casino Gauntlet. We are going to bring in right now two who have signed up first. Let's bring them in right now. Ladies and gentlemen, Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin, the Hurt Syndicate, of course, along BP.
I think it sounds like it, Lab Rat. I think it sounds like it. I'm sorry, I should have kept my mouth shut.
Well, no interruption this time. You heard Tony Schiavone say a new championship will be established in All Elite Wrestling come full gear. Just over 2 weeks away, the AEW National Championship, the inaugural champion, will be decided by the Casino Gauntlet match.
Yep. Yeah, new champion. We decided this Casino Gauntlet match.
Because it's a match that can end at any time. Not all the participants have to be in the ring, unlike one gun.
That's right. So there's a huge advantage to be one of the first two participants. I mean, if you can end it right off the bat, nobody else. If Shelton Benjamin and Bobby Lashley are in this.
Yep. If everyone's a champion, no one's a champion.
We see them team together all the time. To see them fight each other.
What if Shelton and Bobby draw 1 and 2?
Oh, I'd love to see it.
Who you got?
I'm not going to say.
I don't want to get hurt. I guess it depends on who's listening.
Yeah.
Well, MVP.
Hold on a second.
It's me. Magnificent athletes, two of the best ever to my right. This brings up a very interesting situation for the Hurt Syndicate.
Brings up an interesting situation for the Hurt Syndicate. Tony Schiavone, we are the
Yep.
Hurt Syndicate. We are the most interesting thing and any step into.
Exactly, and nobody gets over.
But you know what else is interesting, Tony? The newly debuting AEW International title. Amazing, historic name.
They can't even get the names right. Okay, is it national title or the international title? Pick one.
Rhodes and the great Chief Wahoo McDaniel held it before the iconic Nikita Tokoloff Shatoata. Be there for it to unify it. That's interesting. But you know, when it comes to iconic, who's more iconic than the almighty Bobby Lashley?
Yeah, at first you said this is a new title, and now they're saying this is one that has a lineage and even names off like Nikita Koloff and Dusty Rhodes holding it. Like, what is going on here?
Have declared themselves no gauntlet battle royal at Full Gear. The prize is ours.
Yes, the national.
No, you'd be a big pop for Nikita.
What happens if these two men have to go up against each other? That's the question.
Well, that's a very simple thing to answer. We are businessmen, and we always do what's best for business. But I tell you who wins. The Hurt Syndicate wins, but more importantly, the AEW viewing audience wins. Well, a very intriguing possibility, but the demand.
Yeah, and that is awesome. That's really that makes me very happy. Where he's at right now.
Looks like Ricochet, Toa Leona, and Bishop Khan have something to say to Lashley, Shelton, and MVP.
Listen, guys, I promise I will make this as quick as possible. Because as a Philadelphia Eagles fan, I don't want to be in this trash-ass state any longer than I need to be. Okay? But wait. I just came out here because if anybody knows Ricochet, they know that Ricochet is credit where credit is due. The three of us just went and every week, you hobble your old asses out here, down the ramp, into my ring, and now you're talking about championship gold? Honestly, that's amazing. At your age, I admire you guys. I admire you. But look, every single time that I open my mouth, I'm spitting nothing but facts. Every single time that I grab this microphone, it seems like I'm saying, I told you so. Because every single one of you morons watching in the audience and watching at home, that I was going to do everything to make sure that you three morons never win gold again. And that's what happened, isn't it, Bob? How's your back? But it's okay. Me? Y'all think I'm gonna shut up? Y'all making it worse now. Because every single time that I'm out here, you guys love it. You guys love me. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm here for you three. Because you're really starting to piss me off. You're starting to make me a little mad.
Hey, look, man, nobody cares about anything you gotta say.
Dude, I gotta say, I thought Ricochet did a pretty good job controlling the crowd there. Yeah, I do agree, small doses, but I do think he did manage to not let the crowd rattle him, and kind of took a little bit of control there at the end.
Look, the only thing that you need is that full gear, but the man will be met, and Ricochet will be walking out as your inaugural AEW National Champion.
You talk shit, we hurt people. Run it. The Hurt Syndicate inviting the demands into the ring, but Ricochet saying he'll be doing his fighting at full gear. The inaugural AEW National Championship, part of that Casino Gauntlet match. Those first two spots in that match, so important. But earlier tonight, we heard from the Young Bucks. Let's hear from the other team involved in that $1 million battle.
Yeah, no. Nobody with a properly functioning brain would ever think of trying to get him on their TV show. Yeah, and for a very good reason, which we're not going to get into. Yeah, no. Yeah, anybody thinking clearly would not would come anywhere near that dude.
Express teaming up with Kenny Omega at full gear to take on.
Yeah, that's true. That is very true. However, Tate, though, that one, That is a bit of a bridge too far. Like I think, as bad as Logan Paul is, Tate's worse than that. If that makes sense.
When it comes to Darby Allin, because it was Daniel Garcia that betrayed Darby Allin when Garcia joined the Death Riders.
Darby Allin is a very
Hey, dishwater Danny, pal.
sometimes he because he'll do anything like jump off the top of a ladder through glass. We've seen him do crazy things. The fact that John Moxley's in the building concerns me, guys, to be honest with you.
And if Darby Allin should win this match against Daniel Garcia, then it will be Roderick Strong, John Moxley, the final advantage battle for the men's blood and guts match that takes place, again, if necessary, this Saturday at Collision, live from Houston, 8/7 Central on TNT and HBO Max.
This is a smart strategy by Daniel Garcia. Taking Darby Allin to the ground. Make this a mat wrestling match. That's what Daniel Garcia needs to do if he wants to win.
Garcia broke the grip of Darby Allin, but Darby returns to the side headlock, and now he's got it cinched in tight.
Now, Darby does have some amateur wrestling background.
Certainly take it back to the Team Taz days when Team Taz was matched up against Darby Allin and Sting. Our broadcast colleague Taz did a deep dive into the background of Darby.
Yeah, Darby with some amateur wrestling experience. Has a great submission. He submitted it several. Making John Moxley quit. Oh, look at Daniel Garcia
Grab
grabbing the ear.
An illegal hold, but an effective hold nonetheless. As now the
All righty, guys. I'll make sure you show some love to CoffeeZilla, and if you're at a show, get him some love, get him some coverage. Whoop whoop.
But Daniel Garcia is a different animal once he's joined the Death Riders.
We saw those last-minute words from John Moxley. If you were in John Moxley's shoes, how would you tell Garcia to conduct himself in this match? Would he be wrestling defensively, or would he try to come out hot against Darby?
So if I were John Moxley, what I would say to Daniel Garcia is, if he keeps it in the ring and if he keeps it wrestling based, I think that's Daniel Garcia's advantage. I think going to the floor, making it dangerous. This is, I think, Daniel Garcia's disadvantage. You don't want to get into this kind of match with Darby Allin. But this is kind of what the
Okay, is this a no disqualification match because you just used a weapon there?
It's a Death Rider style attack, but also it's a Darby Allin style attack. Disposal, including the turnbuckle, including the ring post as Darby now. We got the slice Garcia's arm into the ring post and hammering down. Almost a bite in the arm of Darby Allin. Never seen that ever.
And see, this is where I think this is a bad strategy. Darby Allin is the one person who riders the Death Riders.
And Darby Garcia.
Ooh, that landing did not look fun.
Had this match stayed within the confines of the four corners of the ring, Darby would never have been able to turn the tables on Garcia that quickly.
Yeah, absolutely not. And you see the way,
Yeah, very true. Like, you know how they love to just to stick it to people out of spite, not of pettiness.
With his back up against the wall, literally, he's got to win it, or the Death Riders will have the advantage next Wednesday at Blood and Guts in Greensboro.
Now remember, it's a 5-minute period to start the Blood and Guts match, and then at intervals, a new member of the match joins. But will it be a member?
Delicious.
After the knee of Darby Allin.
And now Daniel Garcia content to slow the pace down. He knows that he has a number of options on Darby Allin here. Damage to the knee, damage to the upper spine.
Dude, Bob Armstrong, probably one of the more underrated workers, I would say.
Targeting the knee. I don't think that he should attempt or try or make his game plan. Here,
Garcia is tying the tag rope around the chain on the neck of Darby Allin.
see, and I don't know if this is smart either. He can get disqualified. If he gets disqualified here, he loses this match.
He loses the match and he loses a point for the Death Riders and forces.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, happy anniversary. Whoop, whoop.
Should Darby win by disqualification, by pinfall, by submission, it will be Moxley and Roderick Strong this Saturday at Collision.
And right now, Bryce being very lenient. Bryce Lynchburg, our referee. You know what? And I agree with that, but Darby has suffered because of it.
I would actually say I disagree with that.
Really?
Yeah, I if we could strictly uphold the rules of this match, we get a fair chance at who's going to get the advantage for this blood and guts match.
Hopefully we still will.
Have it right to the counterpoint. Because we know these blood and guts matches only come about when things reach such a fever pitch, they become so emotionally charged. And the referee never wants to, to make themselves bigger than the rivalries, bigger than the match, unless paramount of circumstances.
Yeah, she'd get a lot better.
Then everybody's going to do everything. It's just something I disagree with. This is a standard rules match. I think he should enforce.
Oh, nice.
Bryce Lynchburg should standard rules. That's just my perspective.
Wow, Mister, I have till 5. Big rules guy.
It sounds like they got everything like nicely scheduled and set up.
1 week away, a must-win match here tonight for Darby Allin. If Daniel Garcia is victorious here, Tony, then the Death Riders will have the man advantage going into Blood and Guts next week in Greensboro. And if not, of course, then John Moxley.
And Daniel Garcia's got to eat some more protein and lift some more lift heavier.
Tremendous submission hold, tremendous counter by Darby Allin. Daniel Garcia, though.
Yeah, Darby Allin didn't have his hands locked. And this is
Oh, the other one takes place at on Collision. Okay. Or are they doing 3 out of 5? No, it's got to be 2 out of 3.
He spent a lot of time in the gym, his entire career training submissions, training styles.
You saw Garcia, Brian, how he was leaning forward on Darby because not only is he constricting the carotid artery with his hands, but also affecting the
Yeah, that would make her look so much better.
Darby Allin's biggest asset next to his toughness.
Darby's been in this position before in the hands of Brody.
And Brody came. Yeah, we've seen Darby susceptible to that.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they'll get something figured out.
Like every human, he can pass out.
Now Garcia deposits Darby Allin on the top rope.
He's unlike any human I've seen, Brian, to be honest with you.
He's unbelievable.
He is unbelievable.
Garcia.
So dangerous for both men.
But so important. This match is so important for both men.
I guess so, yeah. That's why they go up top like this.
Superplex Garcia. His momentum carried him over. But Darby. Scorpion death drop.
How about that?
Great counter from Darby Allin. He needed that scorpion.
Almost like a reset in the proceedings. Should we have a draw here tonight? As we take another look.
I'd be for that. That's a good idea.
That would force another advantage battle. Or if the match on Saturday would become a 2-point match. But either way, Darby Allin crashes it it burns.
And Garcia's going to, is he going to follow him to the floor now? Garcia can get the win by count out here, like we talked about.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to on the floor.
Garcia casting his glance over to his right, to our right. I'm not sure.
Yeah, he has something on his mind, and this is not good.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
That's pretty cool. Nice. Yeah, we'll see what they do. I mean, I'm sure they'll. And they got to have something.
I mean, not only could the Death Rider Darby Allin might not even be able to enter the cage next week.
Now he's calling for the count out. It's Daniel Garcia, guys.
As much as I hate the tactic, that's a smart strategy. Trying to look down to see if Darby
I thought of something too. Now that you bring that up, that's another tag team for the women's division.
Newest member of the Death Riders, a lot of pressure. Him by John Moxley to win this man's
Or it's another tag team for the women's tag team division.
Darby, he's been busted open by the stuff. It's just like that, retreating. There's a crowd that the referee never saw it. Just as Darby Allin was starting to get.
And we got Hardway, pal.
Or should I say a scorpion deadlock, the mocking call by Sting, Darby Allin's mentor, Darby Allin's friend, and now Darby Allin finding himself in a desperate crawl to the ropes.
I don't think Darby will ever give up. I don't think you'll ever see him tap. But he could go out, or he could reach the rope.
Yeah, especially now because he's bleeding. We've seen people pass out from the sharpshooter before for a glass of blood.
Look at Darby. My God. But Darby, if there's anybody that knows how to counter that hole, it's Darby. He rolls up, Garcia. Darby now collects the legs and he steps on. Oh, this is how he made John Moxley say, I quit. Will he give up too, just like John Moxley? Yes, he does. Darby freaking Allin. Oh, good God. And that forces a must-win match between John Moxley and Roderick Strong this Saturday at Collision. Whoever comes out the victor this Saturday night will have the man advantage come blood and guts. Driving these wild swings back. The boot to the jaw. But Orange Cassidy, he was defeated earlier tonight. He might be down, but he's not out. He and Pat, so much history between those men. And talk about history, Wheeler Yuta. Wheeler Yuta.
The ring's filling up now. Look at this audience in here.
Over Roderick Strong. Into the fray, just throwing rights and lefts.
Jon Moxley take out Kyle O'Reilly on the floor.
Remember, Kyle O'Reilly, he's had Jon Moxley's number. These strong on that knee. Was looking for any way out when it came to Kyle O'Reilly, but now O'Reilly in trouble and powered to the pile driver on Orange. Oh, no! Whether the Death Riders have the numerical advantage or not, Brian, this could be disastrous for this conglomeration team.
Yeah, I mean, this is a horrible situation for the conglomeration. I wonder where's Mark Briscoe?
Yeah, Mark Briscoe's got a lot on his mind. And look at this. Look at Ronnie get in here. Ronnie, of course, has that match now on Saturday against Moxley.
And the Death Riders running away, but has the damage been done? You see Kyle O'Reilly.
Yeah, he's going to run all those guys off by himself.
Orange Cassidy, Darby Allin, both men put through hell. But this forces a third match in the advantage battle, and it will take place this Saturday night. Houston, Texas, on TNT and HBO Max. Roderick Strong, Jon Moxley, who will have the advantage come blood and guts 1 week from tonight. Our main event, the AEW World Trios Championship, is on the line. But coming up next,
And we are still at 19 belts. Whoop, whoop. Looks like we got a hard commercial. I'm going to go take a quick little piss break. Be right back. Whoop, whoop. And back. This show, at least this show's kind of flew by a little bit. At least for a Dynamite.
welcome back to AEW Dynamite live on TBS and HBO Houston, Texas. And we are just moments away from hearing from the men that will challenge Brody King and Bandito for the AEW World Tag Team Championship 2 weeks from this Saturday at Full Gear, live from the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey, on pay-per-view on HBO Max.
Hey, what's up, Nelson? Good to see you, pal. Hope happy hump day to you. Whoop whoop. I mean, nothing in particular. We're up to 19 belts though right now. How you doing, man? Always good to see you.
A chance at Full Gear to add another championship to their already impressive resume.
I might end up with 22 right here potentially.
Last week on Dynamite, we won a four-way match to become #1 contender.
I remember being like 3-4 years old, and whenever Tales from the Crypt commercials would come on during the daytime, it would scare the shit out of me.
We should have been three-time champions at Forbidden Door in London. Are you done?
Nice. Glad you had a good time. Whoop, whoop.
We should have been three-time champions. Took that away from us. So now we got a bone to pick with Brodito, but we want to do it to your faces. So please, Brodito, get out here and let us do this man to man, face to face.
Oh, it was indeed Forbidden Door in London. The record-setting crowd at the O2, where Brody King and Bandito claimed the AEW World Tag Team Championships at the expense of FTR, and Dash calling for the champions, but I guess the champions do it in their own due time.
I don't blame them. I do not blame them.
Yeah, those episodes are pretty fucked.
What's going on with Brodito? Still, what's happening?
I don't know what's going on. I've been trying to get them out all night. Brodito! I have no idea. Oh, yeah, you want to watch The Wire? It's on HBO. Come on, guys. Come on out.
Oh no. Oh no. Something terrible has happened. Oh my gosh. I was really looking forward to having Brodito out here for a gentleman's handshake before our match for the AEW World Tag Team Championship in Full Gear. Oh man. Oh, darn it. Darn it to heck. Fortunately, we have the second best thing here in the house. Ringside. Everybody give it up for Bandito's family. Yes.
Grandmother and brother. His brother Gravity, of course.
It's so nice.
You know what? I'll give Tony Khan credit. I'll give him credit, or whoever else involved in this creative's credit. They actually took the time to introduce Bandito's family through video packages and vignettes. So them doing something like this actually kind of it means something.
Your grandson, Bandito. I thought it was beautiful. Everybody give her a hand, okay?
Bitch.
I guess my first question for you is, how old are you?
Because
If I were guessing, she is not a day over 113 years old. And I know we just celebrated Halloween and Dia de los Muertos, but if we're talking Day of the Dead, sister, you take the cake.
Wow, that's just so bad. These are so bad.
I think it's so admirable. So again, heartwarming how much of a star your grandson Bandito has become worldwide. Can you please explain to everybody how proud you are of Bandito?
Damn.
I'm probably pretty damn embarrassed to call Bandito and this idiot to call them your familia. But if you promise to be a good girl, maybe myself and Cash will adopt you as our, como se dice, abuela. So maybe we seal it with a un beso, a little kiss on the cheek.
Dax deserves that and so much more. Oh, brother. All happening now. Bandito's brother sticking up for his family, but
It's 2-on-1 though. That's not right.
look at this. Look at Well, it seems like the lock worked, but the door was susceptible to that powerful right hand of Brody King. But now,
Yeah, that was some straight up sports entertainment shit right there.
FTR, look at that spike pile driver. But Stokely.
And no belts.
Freed themselves from the locked room, and now he's fleeing from the AEW World Tag Team Champions.
Hey, Brody looks like he's getting in shape. Good for him.
In 2 weeks from Saturday, Full Gear, Newark, New Jersey, it is going to be deeply personal between Brody King and Bandito, the AEW World Tag Team Champions, and FTR. And fans, coming up, actually in stores as of right now, this book is all biggest story.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We got, was this Tony and Mina?
Since Wrestle Dream here, going to welcome her to the announced desk, but fans, you are watching AEW on TBS, brought to you by Progressive Insurance.
Never mind, I'm tripping.
Career moving forward. Visit careers.progressive.com.
Fine, thank you very much. What a beautiful young lady to be able to step aside.
We await the arrival of Tyler's partner in the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship Tournament, and now the Blood and Guts match. Let's go to Justin Roberts.
This is a Blood and Guts Advantage battle. Zipper or ball.
Oh, we get another Blood and Guts Advantage battle, this time with women.
Storm, it seemed like after Wrestle Dream, after the loss to Chris
I can see WWE picking up Mina Shirakawa. I can see her getting signed. I know I said it before, but I mean, look at what they're doing with like Kabuki Warriors, you know, and whatnot, and Io Sky, Julia. Yeah, they could definitely see a spot for her.
Penelope Ford. From Thessaloniki, Megan B.
Well, you see Penelope Ford with the injury to the arm, taking her out of the blood and guts match, which is now, and actually the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship tournament means that Megan Bain will be teaming up with Marina Shafir in the tournament and in blood and guts. But Brian, that's the only injury we've had here for the women's blood and guts match.
No, Queen Amanada got hurt. Her neck was damaged in that tag team match last week against the Sisters of Sin. So she was taken out of the blood and guts match, and Mina Shirakawa was put in.
And Tony, does this put your team at a disadvantage for the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship tournament with both yourself and Mina Shirakawa?
I can't believe you would ask me such a thing, Mr. Excalibur.
I do my job as a broadcast journalist, man.
Excalibur, why don't you come and do commentary on one of my orgies sometime?
I want to do what? She said orgies?
Brian, what is that smell, by the way? I didn't know they made bloody hemp cologne.
Checking my voice.
Get me orgies, pal.
We talked about the match earlier.
Where do you have your where are the NDAs at? Here, I brought my own. These are drawn up by Jerry McDivitt. You know they're the very best.
Saturday, we know that it will be the battle, and it will be Jamie Hayter, Scott Blue going one-on-one, and should it be necessary, the third advantage battle will go down this Saturday Night Live on Collision. Lateral press, but Mina Shirakawa able to bridge out of it. Harley Cameron Tekla, if necessary, this Saturday Night Live on TNT HBO Max. But also the blood and guts match for the first time ever, the women's blood and guts match, and it will be 6-on-6. So the advantage battle, that much more important, Brian. The extra competitor, the extra time to do damage.
And it seems like,
To soften up the opposition.
at least in my opinion, she's trying to adapt to the American style.
People on each team. I mean, you know, anything can happen. It's important. You need every advantage that you can get.
Megan Bain, a wild swing and a miss. Mina Shirakawa didn't miss the kick.
Yeah, go and get that big bitch. Oh, she's so big though, isn't she?
She's gigantic, and you've been in the ring.
I've seen her. Yes, I have.
Yeah, you know,
Hey, was somebody trying to do that Deuce Bigelow, that's a huge bitch thing?
That's because I'm so bloody talented.
Be a different kind of match, though, next Wednesday when you're in that cage.
Like, it sounded like Tony Storm trying to do an impersonation of that. Or do that said that.
Huge risk.
That's my God. Yes, darling. Oh, I love you, darling.
You seem a bit reserved.
and a little angry.
Hey, we're going to be in Boston Wednesday, November 19th. We return to Boston again at Center BU. Yes, sir. And then in Newark, New Jersey, by DC.
2 weeks from this Saturday, and then Thanksgiving Eve, Nashville, Tennessee. Tickets available right now. AEW.com. Oh, disastrous landing for Mina Shirakawa. Our first advantage battle for the women blood and guts continues live.
Megan Bain is just so big, so strong.
Picture in picture.
Not only that, she wrestles, as you can see, guys, and Tony, you can speak to this, with so much confidence. You can just see the way she walks around the ring, the way she handles herself.
Yes, well, if Megan Bain is the Megasis, I'm the Megasaur. I will eat her alive.
Let's
Don't you just look at me like that, you slut tart. Oh, yes, Penelope. I'll have a gin and
Right
tonic,
cover,
thanks.
Mina Shirakawa able to kick out.
Tony's taking orders from
Penelope, though, she's say antagonizing timeless Tony Storm. The Storm is.
Have your drink. Do you boys want anything?
No, I'm fine, but thank you very much.
Double
Well,
double
kombucha.
kombucha.
Did we have kombucha?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Tony. She seems to be getting a little bit dull, in my opinion.
Like they're owned by Amazon.
Megan Bain takes down Shirakawa. Cover. Mina able to kick out.
Yeah, Megan, listen, I love Mina, not like you do, Tony, but I love Mina. But I tell you, right now, she is being dominated here by Megan Bain, who's looking right at Tony's door. She chokes her out across the board.
Yeah, I think it was really smart to put Megan Bain in this first match.
Yeah, I agree. Similar to Claudia Castagnoli taking the first.
Yeah, Megan Bain just so powerful.
Mina Shirakawa trying to fight back up to a vertical position. It's best 2 out of 3 advantage battle for the women's blood and guts match. 1 week from first match. Who will reign?
Oh, nice, Nelson. Whoop, whoop.
Victory. Will it be Megan Bain or will it be Mina Shirakawa? Mina's tag team partner Thomas.
Yeah, doing dual strains is usually pretty fun. Back in the day, I used to I go to my guy, and he'd have like multiple different strains. And I'd get a like usually about a quarter, a split between 4 different strains, and then grind all of them up, put them in separate containers, and then just mix them together and see what kind of fun we can have.
Mina Shirakawa, the rolling elbow strike, looking for the Hurricane, but Megan Bain ducked, and now Megan Bain drives down Shirakawa. Lays her up the waistlock, and the German suplex from the Mega.
That time.
Yeah, Megan Bain. I mean, she doesn't.
Yes, that's a great way of. That is a great idea to call it a bud salad. Yes, a bud salad, if you will.
Against her in a blood and guts match.
That's how my sheets look after a long weekend.
Elbow strike from Shirakawa. Remember, Shirakawa, late addition to this match, late addition to the blood and guts match 1 week from tonight due to the injury to Queen Amanada. Making a good accounting of herself tonight against the Megasis. Remember, this is the first of potentially 3 advantage battles.
There is one thing I used to make. They used to do with a bong bowl back in the day, where I felt like halfway, like maybe about halfway, 3/4 full of weed. Then I'd put a dab in it, put weed on top of that, sprinkle it with keef, and then cover it with keef on top. I call it a hash sundae.
Subdued, timeless Tony Storm looks on as her partner.
Do something, Mina.
Shirakawa just turned the tables on Megan Bain, and a rolling elbow strike to the base of Bain's neck.
Yeah, that back of the neck is a very sensitive area. Megan Bain is dazed.
God. The sling blade from the top. The leg is up. The cover's made, but no. Bain able to kick out.
I thought for sure Mina had her.
And if I had stems available, I would put them at the very bottom of the bowl. That way, they made sure to catch any any of the dab that might have melted too early. Oh, dude. Yeah, you'd be blitzed. But those were fun. Those were fun.
Megan Bain, though, winning the first advantage battle for her side in the blood and guts matches. Marina Shafir attacking Thomas Tony Storm from behind. There's your partner, Megan Bain, in the tournament. Now you just look at this rights and lefts after a decisive victory this past Saturday in Collision. And remember, Brian, Megan Bain and Marina Shafir are on the same.
Okay, now this makes sense. Yeah, now it makes sense why. Yeah, now that made sense why Marina and Megan would run, because Tony Storm's running in with the chair.
Mercedes and Statlander are full gear for the AEW Women's World Championship, but they will also be part of the Blood and Guts match 1 week from tonight, and it seemed like Mercedes a bit hesitant to step into the front.
All right, so unless we get a swerve, we are set to do a bell count of 22 tonight.
For the first time ever, a women's Blood and Guts match 1 week from tonight. The advantage battles continue this Saturday at Collision. But our main event, go!
Dude, how much of that match is going to appear in that week's Lions, Tigers, Bears, and Head? Whoop, whoop. And hard commercial break. There's one really stupid thing I used to do back in the day that I realized was pretty stupid. Was I would get I go to this when the dispensaries are first popping up. Or at least when I was able to get cartridges, what I would do is I would pop them open, like actually open the cartridge itself, and then put that in a bowl and smoke it. There's this one dude I used to go to. He would actually sell the homemade oil he made the edibles with. No joke. One night I decided to drink it straight. I thought I was tripping on acid. I'll never forget what I was watching that night either. I know I'm going to sound kind of markish, but it was this is right when the network, WWE Network, had first started adding the Nitros to it. So I was watching those, and because I'd never seen a lot of those, and it was the Spring Break '99 one. I'll never forget. There's this interview with I think it was like Dusty Rhodes, and I want to say either Mike Tenay or Larry Zbyszko. I just remember being like, dude, I'm tripping. Like, I'm legit tripping right now. Just how, like, the color contrast was so different and everything was, like, kind of vibrating. And that is 22 belts.
At a total combined weight of 789 pounds, they are the
Men's World Championship, but a lot of interweaving stories in this match, Brian. Of course, a very complicated relationship with the Ops.
I ain't gonna lie, I was a little bit freaked out. But also at the same time, I had also been on. Yeah, I know I'm gonna sound a little crazy, but I have been on acid and shrooms before that time. And that's kind of what it felt like. So it's just like I went back to just write it out. Just write it out.
He really has a problem with it when Samoa Joe did what he did and the rest of the Ops did what they did to Hangman Adam Page. They're not the same Ops they were when Hook was a part of it. Look at Hangman and Shibata just go at it.
Hangman Adam Page maybe getting the better of Katsuyori Shibata. Hangman battering Shibata, and Shibata, you saw those arms dropped. He was nearly defenseless. But the boot avoided that one, was it? And now Shibata lets that back heel trip. The head and arm dead. Hangman pounding him, and answers a boot of his own.
Hangman has been so violent, so aggressive during 2025, all the way back to All In.
He got a huge assist from the Ops. Sure did. Neutralizing the Death Riders, neutralizing the numbers advantage. That ultimately was one of the many things that allowed Hangman Adam Page to claim the AEW World.
Bit of a remarkable run for him. Hangman Adam Page. He's got another
He dashed him out. Now the cover. The leg hook. But the kick out by Katsuyori Shibata.
Heard that man, Samoa Joe, waiting in the wings.
Brian, we talked about the history of Hook with the Ops, but we have to also mention the history of Hook with Powerhouse Hobbs. They were members of Team Taz at one point. When Powerhouse would compete, it was Hook that was consistently always in the corner, but now going like suplex too. So that betrayal of having Hobbs step into Hook's position in the
Sorry about that.
Yeah, I wonder if that's why he was so adamant about making this trios match into a title match. But then also, I wonder if it's some sort of justification. Last week, he tapped out pretty quickly to Samoa Joe in that #1 contenders match. I wonder if he's trying to make up for something as well.
Hook made a great accounting of himself against highly skilled veterans 1 week ago, and right now he is standing toe-to-toe with his former partner in Team Taz, his former friend Powerhouse Hobbs, with no compunction about shutting Hook down.
Great backbreaker by Powerhouse Hobbs.
Powerhouse Hobbs is just, I mean, with his strength and his demeanor, he can do anything he wants to anybody in the ring, and Hook's finding out right now.
Yeah, I mean, Hook is a tremendous athlete, but when he's in there with somebody like Powerhouse Hobbs. The suplex is our main event for the AEW World Trios Championship continues.
That was one hell of a move. But look, man.
Yeah, but it looks like Hook's back. Something's wrong with his back.
Yeah, to hoist an Hobbs up like that. Hook may have pulled something. I'm not sure what happened, but either way, it is now brought Eddie Kingston into match with Samoa Joe on the opposite side of the ring. And Joe, Eddie Kingston.
Yeah, especially those backbreakers from Powerhouse Hobbs. Super effective. To see what Eddie Kingston can do against the
What if?
Eddie Kingston hasn't been back.
Again, I wouldn't put this past Tony Khan. What if Hook turns heel and helps his ops buddies retain the titles and join them and rejoins them?
15 months on the shelf. Trying to action earlier this late summer. But right now, as we see Dr. Michael Sampson, ringside physician, attending to Hook. And the thing about those lower back injuries, Ryan, it's not immediately apparent.
I mean, because this smells of injury angle leading to something. Oh, the wings are delicious, pal.
Joined by Tony Schiavone, Brian Danielson, our main event for the AEW. The title. This match was supposed to be a non-title match, Tony, but it seems like Hook, who is currently injured on the floor, it seemed like Hook was able to goad Samoa Joe into putting the titles on the line.
That's what he did. Very successful. Samoa Joe was irate. Right now, Hook is, as you said, still down on the floor. And look at these two men eye each other. We will go at it one-on-one, and we'll be represented by DT.
Brian, we've had a series of advantage battles here tonight, but this is a true essentially 3 on 2 for the last few minutes as Hook has been new. grip on that nerve hold by Samoa Joe, the man who could become two-time AEW World Champion.
Eddie Kingston needs to make the tag here. He was able to move out of the way.
It will be Samoa Joe, Hangman Adam Page, Saturday, November 22nd. Full Gear presented by DC, live from the Prudential Center, The Rock in Newark, New Jersey.
First one making the tag is Samoa Joe.
Joe makes the tag, but so does Eddie Kingston. Hangman Adam Page, he's into this match, he's fresh, he's wrestling on purpose. Gets numerical disadvantage.
It's easy to say when he's the world champion. Whoa! Right now.
Real strike from Hump. Slip there by Hangman Adam Page. Hump.
All right, good timing on that corner spot. Yeah, I'm gonna slide in the ring just so I can take your moonsault. Yeah, and then they do something dumb like that.
I say he's wrestling his best ever right now.
Rolling elbow strike into the jaw. Powerhouse Hobbs with Hobbs. Turns things around. Blind tag. Eddie Kingston makes it. Hangman throws himself out to the floor and cuts here. Cuts Kingston. What the is Samoa Joe, the difference maker for the champions?
This has been 2 on 3 for most of the match for both the entries.
Look at this. Hook still clutching that lower back. Trying to hoist up. Desiree Shibata in that table. Shibata. The leg trip. Hangman the boot into the jaw of Shibata.
Here we go. He's got him lined up. I do believe.
Could be an American buckshot Larry combination. Hobbs. At least taking one half of that equation.
Right, that heel turn theory went out the window. This making Hobbs look like a beast in this.
Hangman needs to get closer to the ring. Eddie Kingston's going to need some help.
You're right.
Hangman once again, the rolling elbow strike into that very formidable.
And as soon as I say that, Page starts making his comeback. As soon as I say that, and then he gets cut off. I'll just shut up now.
Shibata's smart move. Roll out of the ring. Watch it behind you.
Hobbs and Bullrush just kicks into the corner. And Hook pulling himself into this match, injured back and all. This is a good. Hook looking for leg room on Hobbs.
Yeah, big arms to the chest to get that on.
What Hobbs he's got? Hook up, and he's now the backbreaker. And the backbreaker is in, and Hook takes her. The Ops retain.
World Trios Champions, the Ops.
Hook tapping out. I mean, understandably so, right? When already an pre-existing lower back injury, and then the backbreaker from Power.
I feel so bad for him. I mean, he's writhing in pain right now with his back.
But as is our AEW Men's World Champion, Adam Page, being attended to.
And look at this, we've been told, falls count anywhere, big switch, Hangman powerhouse.
All righty. Well, that was that, pal. Whoop, whoop. That is it for the HMG AEW Dynamite watch long and bell count. Final bell count tonight, 22. I don't know if anyone had 22. I know we had a few 21s. I know we had multiple 21s. Yeah, that's a long chat to go skim back through. But yeah, if you had 22, you are the winner tonight. Whoop, whoop. And that's going to be it for us. Let's see our schedule for the rest of this week. Tomorrow is Thursday. We have the Friday Locker Room, and then the Impact Watch Along, as well as the JCW Lunacy replay watch along. And then Friday, we got the SmackDown Watch Along and Bell Count. Saturday, the Smack Attack. And then HMG After Dark, we're going to be watching GoldenEye and In Bruges. And then Sunday, we got The Wreckage, and then HMG After Dark again. Not sure what we're doing that night yet. And then Monday Locker Room, the Raw Watch Along, the Impact Attack. And then Tuesday, we got We Like It Raw, A-Show, the Late Start NXT Watch Along, and then Wednesday Locker Room. And then right back here with Wednesday with Next Level Wrestling Review, and then AEW Dynamite Watch Along and Bell Count. But as far as tonight goes, party will continue over on Twitch, twitch.tv/LG Brandon Whoop Whoop. If I don't get to see you there or see you on some of the other shows, have a great rest of your night. Have a great rest of your week. Always appreciate getting hanging shit with you guys. Much love. Whoop whoop. Take care, y'all.